500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to everybody for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and also do not forget to subscribe. So first things first, join our private investment community. I had a post over here that I wanted to share with y'all from somebody inside the community, and he said Shib is just about dead. And I got some laughs out of that one. A lot of people got on you on that one, bro. I'm gonna just say this is the wrong community to be saying Shiba Inu is dead. And obviously you might be a little newer, and you might have bought in at the top, or just found out about the project. But those who've been invested for for a while now, a few months to over 6 months maybe, everyone is in profit. So when you make a comment like saying Shib is dead, everybody's asking, like, people are still up 500% on Shib right now, so be careful with that. Just understand you might be new and you might have bought the top. So take a look at the chart and zoom out to see, if you bought the, a high, and, we could currently just be at a retracement or a pullback. But, what you should be doing is buying the dip to bring your overall costs down. So that way, once the price returns to normal, you'll be in profit a lot sooner, or you'll break even a lot faster. So follow me on Twitter as well at DecemberDeMarco. Please be aware of the scammers in the comment section here on YouTube pretending to be me. Also on Instagram pretending to be me, as well as Facebook and Twitter. So if you don't see the official social media links in the description section of this video, then please know that it is a scammer. If they are reaching out to you first, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, most likely it's a scammer. I don't have any reasons to reach out to anybody. So please be aware of that and protect your crypto. Do not allow these scammers to steal your assets. So follow me on Twitter as well as Instagram at DecemberDeMarco. And today in crypto news, so just going over a couple headlines to, brush up on what's going on. I encourage y'all to start doing this as well. I like to dig into the articles more and really read what's going on throughout the day. But, for some of y'all, it's just, I notice a lot of people don't do any research on a macro level to understand what's going on in the crypto space beside, what's happening with their favorite coins. You got to understand that there's, regulations, there's, a lot of policies that go into place that can affect things, different sectors, performing well or, not performing well could affect how things are, changes in, belief in different, government policy in different countries can affect what's happening in the crypto space as well, or major recessions and things like that happening in other countries can also affect the crypto market. So you have to look how the financial markets are doing overall, not just looking at your portfolio and what you have on your watch list. So start typing in crypto news, looking at the top stories. So one, we see why tax season may be adding to the root in Bitcoin cryptocurrencies, so which we already really know. But starting in 2022, the Internal Revenue Service is expected to shut down a long-time tax loophole that allows cryptocurrency investors. So we got to go into this one. We got to break this one down right here. So we see a lot of exciting things happening right now. You got to learn how to connect the dots and see what's what's to come. Don't just look at the stories for what they're saying. Look at the future and project where the market is likely to head because of all these all the news that we're having. So let's get into this article. I like to normally have them loaded up already, so it doesn't, it takes a little longer while I'm running the streaming software. But even here we can see, this is something that's important as well. Look at the S&P 500 here, the Dow 30, the NASDAQ, Russell 2000, crude oil. You can see basically even, the U.S. markets, the stock markets were down as well today. So that's something you want to pay attention to as well, to see, how everything's, performing in conjunction with each other. So it's really freezing up on me right here. I'm not sure why is it, wilding out. Let me close a couple tabs down. Okay, so one of the things that, while we get us a chance to catch up, where we're going to do a quick Shib update, and then we got another coin that I've been telling you all about, which is another exchange coin, SushiSwap, that, I wanted to introduce to a lot of people. Now, hopefully, we can, do our breakdown in this video. But let me see. We can actually, just so we don't waste the time here, we can still pull up CoinMarketCap on my phone and take a look at what's going on while we get this a chance to load up. So right now, the overall market is down 3%. We getting hammered right now. We were down yesterday. We're down again today. But those of us who are in this long term, we're not really tripping off this. So the overall market is down 3.12%. Right now, we got Bitcoin at 45,999. It just had a nice little kick up, down 3.59% for the day, and also down 5.3% for the week. We got ETH at 38.15, down 3.66% on the day and 5.39% on the week. BNB at 521, 1.6 down for the day and down 7.89 on the week. BNB is still a good buy. I definitely think by next year we'll be seeing $1,000 BNB for sure. So, and it's not financial advice. Remember to always do your own due diligence, but I'm just saying that's, I believe BNB is a very, very solid project. I believe even one day we could see, a $5,000 BNB. BNB is one of those ones that, I like to load up on. So also Solana is down 2.5% on the day at 173, up 1.73% for the week. So congratulations to those that have been buying the dip throughout the week. And, we just got some good news as well. I just seen one of those articles saying Melania Trump will be releasing an NFT that is based on Solana. So that's a good sign right there. So let me take a look at Shib real quick while we're here. We got Shib down at 3,121, down 5.4%. Earlier, I seen this when we were down about 6%. We were at those threes. Go back and watch my last two videos. My last three videos, I've been telling y'all that, it's a magnet. The price, because we seen that wick down to the 3 level. So I've been telling y'all that y'all have to look at that as a magnet, showing that that's where the price is likely to, attract to. Now, it's good we found support there. We bounced up, from that 3 level. Now we need to hold this level, and I'm confident that we will, because buying under the 3s, I think everybody has buy orders, the smart money, as far as them. They have those buy orders, lined up in case it drops under that point. And I don't really see it, wanting to, because we have a strong support at that 3 level. So let's go through this article real quick. So why tax season may be adding to the root in Bitcoin cryptocurrency. So starting in 2022, the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, is expecting to shut down a long-time tax loophole that allows cryptocurrency investors to harvest their losses to offset their tax burden. Digital coins, already under heavy selling pressure as the holidays approach, are getting hit by wealthy investors fearing a tighter tax regime next year. The shrinking loophole could be making matters worse. Following a relief rally after the Federal Reserve's policy decision, cryptocurrencies have been hammered along with stocks as Omicron variant fears grip markets again. While short-term volatility has come to define crypto trading, year-end tax positioning may also be playing a role. So buying high and selling low isn't an ideal investing strategy, but with crypto, there is a silver lining. Savvy investors can reap advantages on their tax returns by selling their crypto at a loss, then buying it back shortly after. The wash sale rule is used to tax capital gains on stocks, bonds, and other financial securities, but not cryptocurrencies. That loophole is one of several positions that might get closed by the Build Back Better bill pending in Congress. Jordan Bass, a certified public accountant, CPA, and tax lawyer, explained to Yahoo Finance the 30-day wash sale rule hasn't ever applied to crypto assets that aren't distinctly classified as securities. That has allowed savvy investors to sell their underwater positions, use the loss to offset the income or other capital gains taxes, then buy back into the position at a lower cost basis within a short period of time. For example, if an individual takes a $10,000 position in a crypto asset, then the price of the asset plummets by 75% to $2,500. That person can sell their asset at a loss of $7,500 and use the loss to offset their total tax liability. Since the market for cryptocurrency is very volatile, investors can quickly buy back into the coin of their choice at the $2,500 price at a more favorable tax rate and occasionally recover their full position. Once executed, they can use their capital loss to offset other gains or taxable income per year up to $3,000 according to rules. The remainder can be carried forward for future taxable years indefinitely. For large investment portfolios, the outcome can make a staggering difference. The tactic is a well-worn strategy for billionaires. According to Bass, a number of his clients have harvested crypto losses for tax purposes, especially during the start of the asset class previous bear market in 2018. Investors can do that in crypto at least for the rest of the month. They can do that in the securities realm. Brokerage accounts tracks this information and report it in 1099s with adjustments based on the wash sale rule, Base explained. The attorney also admitted harvesting tax losses is less ideal during booming times such as most of 2021, at least for blue chip crypto units like Bitcoin and Ethereum. However, even the cryptocurrencies experience major, albeit temporary, downswings throughout the year. The strategy proves especially useful for day traders who accumulate far more taxable events than a standard buy and hold investor. Bass admitted some clients newer to the cryptocurrency markets actually ended up owning more taxable income than the value of their total crypto holdings come tax day. Just don't try it with an NFT. So though investors can attempt tax loss harvesting all year long, it's often considered and executed at the end of year, according to Andrew Gordon, an attorney and CPA with Gordon Law. He told Yahoo Finance that a number of his firm's clients have used this method this year, especially with their non-fungible token holdings. And the method isn't for the faint at heart. As many investors often misunderstand the rules, Gordon explained. The IRS economic substance doctrine explicitly prohibits a tax filer from reporting a loss that has no economic impact. That means investors can't just sell their crypto, then buy it back at the same price and write it off as a loss. Also, they cannot do this with an NFT whose selling point is its uniqueness, hence the non-fungible in NFT. For Bitcoin or Ethereum, which are fungible, it doesn't matter which piece you have, it's all the same. That's not true for NFTs. You typically can't sell and buy back the same one. And if you are, then perhaps the entire sale is a sham, said Gordon. We've had people sell to their friends, then buy it back, or they very immediately buy it back in the same instant, Gordon said. That's not going to be accepted by the IRS. While the 30-day wash sale rule applies next year, Gordon pointed out that investors can always recognize losses from poor performing crypto assets, scams, or rug pulls, since they hopefully won't ever buy back those same assets. So for y'all that have been a part of scams or rug pulls, you can report those and, use those losses, as an adjustment against your taxes. So on the other hand, the opposite maneuver, gain tax harvesting, often favored by high net worth individuals or investors, also contributes to selling pressure around crypto and other assets like stocks, according to Gordon. He said many of his clients with substantial holdings are also selling their gains now before a tighter tax regime in the U.S. takes hold next year. So that's something that we covered. If y'all got my crypto 101 course, I have a tax section in there breaking down crypto taxes. So, y'all will have a better understanding on that. But that was a quick article for that. If you're interested in learning more about crypto and, taking things to the next level, I have a few different courses available. I have my crypto 101 course available right now for my holiday discount, as well as my technical analysis course available at the holiday discount as well. Just reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. So another article that we have right here is Melania Trump is releasing an NFT that will cost one soul each. So follow Twitter for the latest news. Okay, so crypto exchanges keep getting hacked and there's little anyone can do. After crypto's big year in 2022 promises After crypto's big year, 2022 promises to be a wild and fascinating ride. Crypto investors scammed out of $7.7 billion in 2021. So crypto derivatives can foresee price action but need institutional buzz to truly shine. America's future depends on the blockchain. Crypto wonderkind Justin Sun say he's becoming a diplomat for Grenada. One cryptocurrency. Okay, so those are different articles. Y'all can go through and read. Let's pull up the chart real quick again for Shib, just so y'all can see it. We already covered this real quick, but I told y'all we found support at that 3 level. We had a nice little bounce back up. People bought the dip right there at that 3 level. I told y'all they might wick it down to here. They did exactly what I said. Now, I don't have a fortune, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have a crystal ball right here, but I'm using technical analysis to determine what is likely to happen. And it's never a guarantee. Remember, I always tell y'all, a major event in the news or something like that could shift the markets and cause a catalyst in a negative way or a positive way. And it can break market structure. So that's something we always have to watch out for. But identifying here are previous areas of resistance, and a lot of other things as well. If you take the course, you will be able to identify these other things. But the wicking down point in this area telling us that the price wants to likely continue to push here, and that we got a lot of selling pressure going down to this level, and that's exactly where we hit just about. And buyers had their buy orders already ready. So congratulations to y'all that go back and watch my videos. I told y'all this would happen, and y'all bought that dip. Now I believe we definitely will be rewarded for this. So just stay down for the come up. Remember that this is not overnight thing. You have to look at this as a long term play. I'm in Shib 5 years plus. So and just to clarify, that means I will be holding for 5 years plus. Of course, I got multiple bags and other areas where I can take cherries off the top at certain times if I need to, but overall, I will be invested into this project, for 5 years plus. And it's, with Da Vinci giving us that cosign, I'm looking at even 10 years, because, imagine where the price will be in the next 5 years. And then imagine even in the next, 5 years after that. It's going to be crazy. So especially with all the mass adoption, we got, people, starting entire Shiba Inu based companies. Right now something is being created that's going to revolutionize the world. And Shiba Inu is a part of that. You just got to be able to connect the dots and foresee this type of stuff. So this coin I wanted to show y'all was SushiSwap. This is another exchange coin. These are exchange coins, do not need to be slept on. This coin had an all-time high of $23.47 approximately, and that was back in March 2021, not too long ago. And we're all the way down to 561. So that's approximately a quick almost 4x real quick. If it gets back to all-time highs, just loading up on this at this price, we are at a key support level. It's forming a nice it's looking like we want to get a nice pennant forming here for a breakout back to the upside. So put this one on your radar. I'll go over it quickly for those that are not familiar with it. So what is SushiSwap? SushiSwap is an example of an automated market maker, an increasingly popular tool among cryptocurrency users. AMMs are decentralized exchanges which use smart contracts to create markets for any given pair of tokens. SushiSwap launched in September 2020 as a fork of Uniswap, the AMM which has become synonymous with the decentralized finance movement and associated trading boom in DeFi tokens. SushiSwap aims to diversify the AMM market and also add additional features not previously presented on Uniswap, such as increased rewards for network participants via its in-house token, Sushi. So who are the founders of Sushi? SushiSwap was founded by the pseudonym entity known only as Chef Nomi. Little is known about Chef Nomi or his or her impetus, I don't know how to say that word, y'all, for forking from Uniswap. The project has two other pseudonymous co-founders, SushiSwap and 0x Maxi, also known as just Maxi. Between them, they handle SushiSwap's code, product development, and business operations. More recently, de facto ownership of SushiSwap was passed to Sam Bankman-Fried, so CEO of derivatives exchange FTX and quantitative trading startup Alameda Research. For y'all that don't know who this guy is, he's the youngest, richest billionaire. He's about 29 years old, sitting on about $26 billion. So this is not something you want to take lightly. Please connect the dots on this project. Please do your research. This is not financial advice, but I'm that friend that's going to, encourage you and point you in the right direction and just, say, take a look into this. I'm not saying buy it. But I'm just saying take a look and see if you see what I see. You know what I'm saying? So Bankman-Fried is a well-known participant in cryptocurrency market commentator, regularly appearing in media interviews. What makes SushiSwap unique? SushiSwap primarily exists as an AMM through which automated trading liquidity is set up between any two cryptocurrency assets. Its main audience is DeFi traders and associated entities looking to capitalize on the boom in project tokens and create liquidity. AMMs do away with order books entirely while avoiding problems such as liquidity issues which hamper traditional decentralized exchanges. SushiSwap aims to improve on the offerings of its parent, Uniswap, by increasing the impact users can have on its operations and future. The platform takes a 0.3% cut from transactions occurring in its liquidity pools, while its Sushi token is used to reward users portion of these fees. Sushi also entitles users to governance rights. So you can learn more about it. Also, the website is right here. Let me pull that up. Sushi.com for y'all. Take a look at it, just get familiar with it. So you could be a DeFi Ceph with Sushi. Swap, earn, stack yields, lend, borrow, leverage, all on one decentralized community-driven platform. Welcome home to DeFi. So you can enter the app, learn more. $5.71, $3 billion total liquidity, $154 billion total volume, 2,395 pairs. This is not a joke, y'all. So Michelin star-worthy DeFi innovations crafted by our master chefs. Multi-chain AMM, cashy lending and leverage, bento box dApps, sushi staking, and onsen program. An evolving community for an evolving DeFi landscape. 20 plus wallets supported, 14 chains supported, 25,000 plus Discord members, 150,000 plus sushi holders. So I'm gonna just leave it right there and let y'all do the rest of y'all research. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.